Well, I've had huge beginner's luck in my incubator. I believe, hopefully it'll continue with me. I put 12 grafted cells in and 3 or 4 cells that I cut out and found, and I ended up with 14 hatched or emerged queens. So now I need to get them into my little cups so that I can get them out into the mating nukes I made up yesterday. This is all new to me. Just figuring it out as I go. I like my queens marked, so I'm doing it, and I'm marking them in this little cage because I have arthritis in this thumb pretty bad, and I can't feel my fingers like I want to, and I don't trust the pressure that I'm putting on them. I'll practice with some drones and things, eventually get to where I can do them by hand. I'm sure. I'm just really don't want to squish them. So I've got these JZBZ holders, and this is supposed to be so you can hang them and bank them in a hive, and the other worker bees can then feed them. And I'm not sure that this is the system I'll use forever, but it's the system I'm using now. Hi, Queenie, where you going? You can't fly yet. Get in there. So I've had pretty good success with this for marking. If they turn over the right direction, you're upside down, Queenie. I did have one got in there a little sideways one time and got a little mushed, but she looked like she was dying when I dumped her back in the hive, but she made it, so I didn't think that there was much chance. Alright, you got to turn around the other way here so I can mark you. There. So I know I've explained it in other videos, but I'll do it again. The mark on the back of the queen, if it's done right and dried right, can stay with her for her entire life. A lot of times it seems like I have to redo them because they brush part of it off. Doesn't get dry enough. But we mark them different colors for different years. So then you can look at a queen and you know how old she is. So when she's starting to fail, or you see problems with her laying pattern, and you realize, okay, she's 3 years old. Well, no wonder. And they recommend that you requeen once a year because of issues they're having with the queens not doing well with the new diseases, viruses and things we've got. There's issues. So the big boys are doing that. That said, I've got some that are just starting to fail now, and they're 3 years old. So just because they're old doesn't mean they can't do it. But if you're doing it commercially and you need those queens need to be producing, you can't wait for them to fail an extra 3 months. It's not worth it. Or you miss it completely and they supersede. Because the bees will know when she's starting to fail too. And I actually caught it the other day. I'd been watching one, and I said, she's not doing well. It's time to get her replaced. And the next time I went in there, they had supersedure cells built. So the bees knew she was failing also, and we're trying to take care of it. Then of course I intervened, and I think I have a video of that where I took out the cells and let them emerge in other places and then put them back in for her. And that old queen, I've still got her in a nuke out here laying. I've only pinched a couple queens, and they were drone layers, so they were done. But my thought, because I'm not making honey, I'm making bees. So if I put an old queen in a nuke frame, in a nuke box, and she can only lay frame a week, that's a frame of brood I didn't have if I'd have pinched her. And she's just sitting in a nuke box. She's not costing me anything. I'm not gonna heavily feed her or anything else. Just let her do her thing with a handful of bees. So that's my thoughts. Now once I get these girls caged up like this, I've got a box here with a water bottle in it, warm water, and I'm putting them in there to keep them warm. They've been in the incubator, staying warm, so we'll keep them in here and a little bit warm until we can get them out into their nuke boxes. So I won't bore you by making you watch me do all of these. I'll get them done, and then I'll do a video putting them in the nuke boxes, which I set up on the other side of the pasture over there. And I'm gonna have to make more. I made 12 of them up, and I've got 14 queens. So anyhow, well, I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Be sure and hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more. Ring the bell so you get the notifications. Thanks for watching.